57, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. 18 Gator. 54. Right, 54. All day, dog.
They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He may try and run for this. And he's got the... Jackson, such a threat with those...
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So from territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And an alley to run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Ingram again, a first down carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a miss. The scrimmage.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. On first down, it's Ingram. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. Ingram churning. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. We're scoreless after 1.
Here we go. 180. 50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 42 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson. An 80-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but on Sundays here in the NFL, doesn't it look a lot like what we used to see on Saturdays when we called those games?
Yeah, option plays just like we saw. That was a long touchdown of the option. What you taught me, though, defensively, you get your eyes in the wrong place on a play like that, you're in trouble.
What's the term that's in vogue in the NFL? Eye violations. The offense wants you to put your eyes in the wrong spot so that they can appear in others.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
accelerating, and off he goes. 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. On second down, it's Ingram. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson, that's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Ingram. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A gain of 19 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
Here we go.
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. From the 31, Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Here we go.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Coleman. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And an alley to run. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They scored.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
San Francisco.
Here we go.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. This is Coleman. And some room to roam now. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. On play action, it's Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
13.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Ingram, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's Sam Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. James now to return. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, it's Coleman. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Here we go. 20.
They will run again with Coleman. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 54 yards. And the Niners.
Don't we? And guess what ends up happening?
5-yard penalty.
That's right. Now you probably line up and kick the extra point.
Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2.
Get ready.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! 36! Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that,